Okay, let's continue with some more here. So we are now looking at division and multiplication, a combination of them now. So the first thing I look at is I want letters on the left, numbers on the right. I see the letter here, so I leave it alone. And I work on getting rid of this number here, this -2, because it doesn't belong here. So opposite of -2 is +2. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. -2 plus 2 cancels out to 0. So I drop down the a divided by 5 equals, and I solve this. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So now I have a division, and the opposite of division is multiplication. So I cross out the denominator of 5 and I give it to the 6. I then drop down the a equals, and I solve 6 times 5 is 30. Again, we have a division. So we start with division here. The opposite of division is multiplication. So I cross out the 4 and I give this to the 9. Okay, so cross it out, give it to the 9, and I'm going to drop down the 3x equals and solve 4 times 9 is 36. What I now have is a multiplication of 3 times x equals 36. So opposite of multiplication is division. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. The 3 goes underneath. The number always next to the pronumeral goes underneath, and it goes to both sides. 3 divided by 3 equals 1, so it cancels out, and we drop down the x and the equals. And 3 into 36 goes 12. Okay, on the far side here, we have a division. So division, opposite of division is multiplication. So we cross out the denominator of 3 and give it to the 4. And we then drop down the x plus 2 equals, and we solve 4 times 3 is 12. So we have a pronumeral, an addition, and an answer here. So the next move is letters on the left, numbers on the right. I want the letter to be here, but this number shouldn't be here. So the opposite of +2 is -2, and what I do to one side, I must do to the other. 2 minus 2 cancels out into 0. We drop the x down and the equal sign, and we go 12 minus 2 equals 10.